In this video, we'll be talking about Doordash driver app. So to find an app on your Play Store, type in Doordash driver app in a search, and you should pull it up where it says Doordash, Dasher, and made by Doordash. So you're gonna install it, you're gonna register, and then you're going to log in. And when you log in, you'll see something like this based on your area. So let's actually start with a couple things. First is if your area is ready, you can start dashing. If let's say you're in a neighbor area and like it says navigate. If you close, it can be say dash to the area or something like that. There's promotions button right here where you can see promotions that's available in the area. Text messages of the customers that you can text message to. You have your alerts. Here on top you have a help section where you can go through the help section. The cross here is where you can contact 911 or contact ADT. So now on the top left side is the menu. You'll have your name, your account that you registered. You'll be able to select through areas we will go through. And here the bottom of the section is you can have account details, your red card, which after you register within 15 days, they'll send you a card. You have your settings. On the top section, you have dash. That's the screen where you can dash from. Then you have schedule. If in your area it's hard to get on the dash, you might have considered to schedule. Like for me, I would, let's say, pick the Lexington South right now. And right now I just set myself from 5 to midnight. I can go in and edit it. And let's say instead of midnight, I want to go only till 11. And I can update that as long as that shift is available, even though you're booked it. But when you're trying to edit it, they're not looking on your shift. They're looking if the shift is available overall. So sometimes editing is not really an option. You can edit up to 7 days in advance. Like right now, I won't be able to schedule the last day, let's say Tuesday. But for some of you, you might be able to have early access, which you'll be able to select at 3. For rest of you, you would have to wait until the midnight to schedule yourself on the last day. Other days, it's all what is available. Now, zones. When you click on, hold on. When you click here at these bars right here, where it says cars, 11 locations, and if you kill those like this, you'll have a list of, this in your area, the type of vehicle, or you can have bike or walking like in downtown. So you would select the type of service you're looking for, and then areas, and you can select which areas you want to show on that main screen by going through that list and selecting. As you guys can see, I'm not interested in this upcoming, but I do have Lexington South selected. I have Danville selected. That is a part of my where they extended into my town. And then I have Lexington. So those are the areas that I have selected, and I can see here if those schedules are available. So that's about schedule. Now about earnings. Here's actually, you'll have a history of earnings for as long as you've been on the app. If you click on the earnings right here, you'll be able to see details of that week. You can click on each day and see every single delivery you made. If you call support and they paid you any extra, will show up here at the bottom. We'll show you when you started, when you ended it, activity, how long you've been on the platform, and how many deliveries you've done. So all that will be available on whichever day you select, so you can actually see your history. There's other features like unlock the 10% cashback on the gas by getting their card. I don't use that feature. Deposit and transfer. You can click that and then kind of go through if you want to withdraw daily. I have it auto set where it would deposit into my account every Tuesday of next week from my previous week work. So I don't use any of that. On the top, you have a bank information, and then pretty much everything else is the same. So ratings. My ratings went up, as you guys can see, to 4.94. With another couple more days, I probably will have that other 1-star rating drop off, and it will drop off again. So you want to keep your rating above 9.7, I believe, 4.7. Not much here. You can kind of play around with the stuff. Nothing here too much important. Acceptance rate. The only time acceptance rate is important if you want to be a top dasher. That means by midnight of the end of the month for the next month to become a top dasher, you need to get yourself up to 71%. It says 70, but I give you an extra 1% just to be on a safe side. Already created videos on that. Is you want to do pretty much uninstall the app, wipe the history, reinstall the app, then log in, and that's going to give you the most accurate information that they have, not what the phone has when it comes down to acceptance rate, because sometimes phones do not provide accurate information. Completion rate. You do not want to drop below 80%. If you want to get part of the big order program, then you want to stay at above 95 or higher. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's worth if you're multi-apping to stay above 95%. And if you guys watch my dash along, you guys will see sometime I'll get a better order on another platform, and I will decline on Doordash as long as I do not have that order in my car. If I have the order in my car, I have to proceed and finish it. On time or early, doesn't matter much. This area, but of course for your comfort, there's things that I can teach you as you guys watch my ride-alongs to do to keep that number higher, and then you have lifetime deliveries on that particular account. So I believe I covered majority features here. Not gonna go in. Let's go to settings. So in settings, you have an option which platform you want to use for navigation. If you want to have a floating dash widget, which I don't use, promotional push notification. I have it on, I don't know. Manage account. That's something new they added. Let's see, what does that show? Oh, it takes me to their website, so never mind. Then pretty much you want the theme, light mode, dark mode, system default. So on a system you can control light or dark and set up for auto, or you can control it from here. A lot of people like the dark mode, which would look like this. But I do not like the navigation, how it shows up in the dark mode. It's hard to see the small streets. But let's try it. And I can always go back. Then application information, the network license and about. So those are the area that kind of network would be related if there's an issue and they need to troubleshoot it. About is a version of the app, and software license is a license that you agreed with DoorDash to use the app. So you can log out, the red card information, and I'm not going into account information. Those are the things here at, as you guys can see that, streets are bright, and on a bright day, it's kind of hard to see those small streets as you drive around. So, you guys see when the names comes out, it becomes almost impossible to see them. So when you imagine a bright sun is just becomes unrealistic. That's why I like going with the light mode, because look at the difference now. You're gonna go in, zoom, same area, but now you remember, because right now I'm not active, so we also get this. But right now, see how those streets are a lot more brighter. Names do not blur it out, so a lot easier to see those side streets, small streets. Now, in active mode, when you're online, I'll have to create another video, but primarily as you guys watch me doing my ride-alongs, dash-alongs, you guys will see how I utilize the app as it is active. Very simple, but there's a few tricks, and I'll include those tricks as I have a chance, but they will be included in the ride-along videos. So be blessed and be successful.